everyone, so happy you took the time again to come over and watch a new video from Dyanne and me. For everyone who is new here and sees me for the first time, my name is Janny and I'm doing this channel together with my daughter-in-law Dyanne. And today we are joining the beautiful Nicole from Shabby Friends Store and of course the beautiful Sandra from DIYs at the Showman's Nest. Of course I will put a link down below with both of the beautiful channels, so go check them out and give them some love. And of course they asked us to make something with a clock, and I am loving clocks, so this was a very fun challenge for me. So I will put a link down below with the playlist with tons of beautiful decor. And for me, I make a DIY and I show you how I make my 3-tier tray. So I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, I hope you will consider subscribing to the end of my channel. So like I always say, enough talking, let's jump into our DIY. So you see here already I have my 3-tier tray here with me, so it is time to go decorating. But what we're going to do first, I'm going to go to my computer and I will make some new prints for my wooden books. And of course I take you along with me. So you just see me make on my computer my prints I will use for my books, and of course there has to be clocks in it, and I really, like I said earlier, I really love clocks. So I made my own unique clocks. There's no one else no one else like this one, and maybe that's a great thing, but I really love how they turned out. So now I'm going to try to mod podge them on my books. And of course you already see I did try to get one of the books, I did try to get the label off, and you see this is not really how it's supposed to be. So we are going to work with what we have. I'm going to try to restore it and that it will look great again. So first I'm going to cut these pieces out, and then I show you how to do them on top of your books to make them a unique piece again. So you see, I looked at my books and I looked at the prints I will use, but that doesn't work out because I damaged it too much. So what I will do, because I want to use them and I'm really fond of these old books because I already have them for a long time, what will I do? I will paint them in the black color. That is my color, and I only do not the sides but only the top. So I have to be a little bit careful that I don't do it on the sides. So I can't use too much of the paint. So I just want to do the top. So we will see how this will work out. I think it needs 2 coats, so because I don't want to bore you, I will do both of them and then I show you how they look like when they are totally black. So you see, I painted them in the black color and I really love how they turned out. You see, even when they are a little bit ruined, you still can redo them again and you can make them look great again. You see here I did cut out my made pictures, my own made pictures, and of course I had a black line around it, but I cut it also away because now my books are in the black color. So I wanted them a little bit smaller than my books. So you see, I'll just show you how they look like on one of the books. Maybe you can see this is a little bit, and I will distress, of course, the sides later on. I will distress it a little bit, but I think the black is turning out quite nice. One way I am happy that this happened, because now I made the decision to paint them black, and I really love how they look in the black color. So I am going to Mod Podge this on top of it, and I will show you one piece, and after that I will do them out of camera, because or else it will take too long for you. And now I hope that I have it a little bit, because I don't want to have it totally this way, because I try to keep a little bit of the matte finish, but it can be that I am, when I have my picture on it, later on I will take the black paint, and I am doing the sides again, because I like the matte color of this black paint, and when you Mod Podge it, it is going to shine a little bit. So this is not really the look I'm going for. So I am, now I have to look, because I am doing it totally wrong. I have to turn them around, because or else I will have them in the wrong direction, and this is not, you see already, it's always chaos around. Even I am doing the pictures the wrong way. But you see, at the end I just can change it up again. So later on I will give them another coat, but for now it is looking this way, and I'm going to do the other pieces of my books, and then I show you how they look like. So here you see the books are drying right now. I Mod Podge them, and you see already how they look like. They are looking so nice. And of course I just wanted to show you also the other signs I will use in my 3-tier tray, and I made them also with my program magic.com, and you see how many ideas you can do on that program. And of course I don't get money from that program. It is just something I use, and I really love how my pictures and my unique pictures turned out. So, but of course there are so many other programs you can use, but what I'm trying to say is just use your imagination and just go for it, and just pick any program you like, so you can make your own unique pieces, and you can see in your 3-tier tray it will turn out so nice. So you see this one, 3, qua coloring, I just looked that they are matching a little bit with each other, because I wanted to have it a little bit in the neutral tones. So I really love how they turned out, but I just wanted to show you already my signs I also made for my 3-tier tray. What we're going to do right now is making our 3-tier tray. So I have everything ready on my table. It's one big mess and one big chaos, but I have everything around me. I don't know if I will use all of my items, but we will see. But we're just going to start, and I do play some music for you, so you don't have to listen to me all the time. At least I think I do music on it. I will talk this video. If I don't like it, you will hear music if it takes too long, and I can move forward a little bit faster. So but I'm just going to start, and we are going to see if I just leave it talking, or just that I will do it with some music. What I'm going to do first is I do my sign on top of my 3-tier tray, and of course you see I will do it this way, but I want to be sure that everything is staying at the same place, because I have them on my dining table, and then when you eat you're removing your tray all the time. So that's why I am doing some sticky gum under my sign. You see, I'm just, and of course I think you also have sticky on a roll, if I am correct. I don't really know but how you call it, but here we call it just sticky gum. And you see, normally my sign also could give a light, but I printed it over it so many times you can't see any light anymore. I will use some old antlers, if I am correct. I think I say it all right. Some antlers, they are very old. I already thrifted them a while, at least a couple of years ago. I will have him over here, and I will lay him this way, so he has a little bit a piece over the sides. What I'm going to do is give my reindeer, and you see already this reindeer was with Christmas time he was gold. He is now black with a little bit of distressing, so of course he also gets underside because he is very vulnerable when you are moving it around. So I will do some pieces under his feet, some sticky gum, so I will be sure that he stays in place, because we don't want that he will move around. I will place him over on the side, and I will place him over the antlers, so he will stay at the same place. What I'm going to do right now, I have some skis also I bought already a while ago, and also a little bit of the sticky gum under the skis here, so you are sure that he stays in place. And the sticky gum you won't see when I have finished it, you won't see it anymore. I will place it over here, just inside of my tray, and just let it leave a little bit this way. And of course I don't want to be, my sign is moving. So you see I already have the top done, but you see here I have here a sign. Now I want to go, because I want to have 3 pieces. I will do one over here, but a little bit sideways. So I will do this sign a little bit over here, and also he gets 2 pieces of my sticky gum. You see already I'm trying to do as fast as I can, so you don't have to wait too long. So you see you have now one over here. When you look at your 3-tier tray, then all sides will be nice to see. I have one over here, and what I'm going to do first, before I go further, is to do my books. You see already my clock books, they turned out so nice. I do one over here. You see I have one there, and one here a little bit sideways, and I will place this one also inside, and I do a little piece of sticky gum because I putting him just straight up, so he is being, you can see him. So this is also one place. I have also a clock I have from IKEA already. He was, I think, $9.95 if I'm correct, or $5.99. You have to be look. You still can get him with IKEA, because I bought this one in the spring, so this one has to be still there. The only thing I can give it, this one I can give some sticky gum, so I have to build this one in, so I'm sure that he doesn't move around. What I'm going to do now, I have also a little old thrifted a little farm. I don't know, it's really a farm, at least a house. It looks like a little bit farm. I did some painter sticks on top of it, and I distressed it for now a little bit more than only the wax. I did now some gold and some black on top of here, and I will get him under my, at least I hope. He's very difficult to get under it, so I have to be, because I also did some little fills under it because he was a little bit too low. So you see, now he is also inside of here. It's already getting nice full, and what we still have is of course our little globe, and of course I also have some sticky gum for this one. Now we're going to look for a little space where we can put our little globe, and of course I will turn him around. And you see already at the second layer I already have still a space. I will place this one also over here. So now we have a little sleigh with some little bears on it to give it a little bit of the wintry touch. But I am looking for a space where I can have him, but it is already very crowded, so maybe over here. And I just did give it some sticky gum, but he does not stick very well. I have to, I think, do it a little bit to the back of my. So I already saw you fell out because my camera went black. So, but I already saw that you didn't saw the top of it. So I was telling a lot of stuff, but you didn't see it. I hope you can see it a little bit now. So you see, this is already how the top is looking like. And of course, normally I use my Lazy Susan, and that works a lot better than what I'm doing now. So what we are going to do right now is, because it's already quite full, so I don't know if I will use more or not. I don't think so, because maybe some little, I don't think he will pass also inside. I will have to move him a little bit and just, but I don't know if I can get them inside of here, because or else it will be very full. And I think I really love, but I have to turn him around, so I am getting this one on this side, so I have to be this one over here. And now I have to do the little booties on the side of here. So of course now I think he is full enough. What I'm going to do first, because normally you know me and you see already my sign is moving forward, and we don't like that. So we already going to be prepared and just do a little on the top over here, because we don't want him to move around. So he has to be a little bit that he don't fall forwards. So what we're going to do right now, before we do the greenery, because I always think with greenery my pieces come more to life again. So what I'm going to do first, because I want to give it a little bit of the Mackenzie child's inspiration, so I am taking two pieces of ribbon. I already did a couple of them, but I will show you one of them. I have cut out two pieces, one with this print and one with this print, and of course I did some tail under it, and I'm going to lay them a little bit sideways on top of each other, just squeeze them together, and I take just a piece of my here in the net tape. In the net we call it plakband. So I am just doing this together, because later I always can change it. So what I'm going to do right now is just cutting this off. So you see, now you have some little tail and a little piece with some tape on up it, and you see, it's very easy now to squeeze it somewhere in. I take some sticky gum, a little piece, and I will stick it at the back. And what I will do, because I want to have little pieces coming out of my tray, so I think I take the booties out first, and I just stick it. You see here, I just stick it inside of my tray and just place my little boots over here. And I have to look, if I think this is too long, then I'm just cutting it off. I think he's a little bit too long, so I lay them on top of each other and just do this way. And now we're going to do just cut it off a little piece the way you want it and the length you want it. You see how easy it is just to make a little tail. You see already I did this one already, so I'm going to find place. And also with this ribbon I do it 3 pieces, so one on the top, one in the middle and one under, but always I did one over here. Now we're going to do sideways, and now I probably do one in between the books. So I will have to remove one book and just stick it over here just on your tier tray, and just do your books back and just do it a little bit. So you see he still is here. Now you have one over here, and now we still need to do one over here. Again, I have already one of them. And of course, if you just want to glue gun it or something else also, but I want to use it again, my tier tray, and you always get such a strange marks if you glue it together. So I think this one is a little bit also too long. So also this one, just do it together and just cut off a little piece the way you want it. So you see, now you still can see the clock, or else you can't see anything. So you have one over here, and one over here, and I see he almost, if I am correct, he almost could have been here. So we are taking him apart and we are just doing him over here, because I want to have them 3 ways. And I do, oh, this one is going, because I probably did pull a little bit too hard on this one. So you see, just doing on top of each other, a little bit sideways, just squeeze them around. Just take a little piece of your tape, just pull it around, turn it around, pull it around, turn it around, and just do a little bit of sticky gum in behind, and just, I think I need to do it over here even, if I am correct. So we have to work it inside of here. But I know I need to get a little bit more to the back, because I want to have it a little bit more over here, or else my ribbon will be too long again. So you see, now you have dimensional, do you call it this way, or at least for me is now in balance. So what we're going to do now, what I always going to do, is use my greenery, because I love greenery. Everything in my things is always having some greenery. What I will use is some pieces of eucalyptus. Everything is old and already have for years. So I just take some pieces out and I will put them in, and then I will show you how he is looking like. So I just wanted to take you along with a little piece how I make a little bundles for my 3-tier tray. You see already he is coming so much to life again. I take, it doesn't matter what greenery you use, just take a couple of pieces. You see here I have some leaves of a lamb here. I have some old pieces I did from a garland. You see already 2 pieces over here. If I can show it to you, 2 pieces over here. Just make a little bundle here, and this is a little wreath I took apart. And you see I also do just take a little piece of the plastic away so it doesn't look. And you see now you have a little bundle of greenery, and I just push it over here, just in between, and just work a little bit with it so it comes more to life, so it doesn't look so plain. So now you see, but with signs it's always difficult, because or else you won't see your own sign. What I do is just take 2 little pieces and just do them in opposite directions to each other, and just give them just that it comes a little bit of the greenery on top of it outside. But you see already he is turning already so nice. The only thing I see here is just that I can see a little piece of my back of my sign, and I don't like that. So what we're going to do, also bring in some leaves of a little piece of this, and of course again some of this one, and we're just going to try to squeeze them inside. So also the inside has to be nice to look for, or else you always see some sides you don't like. So every side of a tier tray or one, or it doesn't matter, I think, but all sides have to be nice to look for. So I think mine is done, and I show you in a moment how he is looking on my tray. So I will be back in a moment. So I just wanted to show you also a little bit. If you look on top, I take you a little upstairs. Upstairs in my tray. You see here I have some old pieces of the eucalyptus, and what you can do, you see this is left over, and you can bend them. They are so great to bend, so it looks like some old wood you find somewhere in the woods or something else. And I did already one on top of here. Now I'm going to do one over here. Now I'm taking this piece of leaves off. You have to take the plastic of the leaves also off. And you see here also again, when you keep it in your hands at least, you can bend them, and you can give it a little bit of an old rustic feeling. So you can have a little piece of old wood, and you can also do 3 pieces. I did one over here, and now I'm going to give one also over here. So that means that you see, it just looks like an old piece of wood you're just laying on the sides of your tray, and it looks so nice. But it is just a piece of eucalyptus branch, so don't throw everything away. Just use it, and you can just use it as an old piece. You see here, it is so nice to see in your tray. So like I always say, don't throw things away, just keep them and use them again. So you see how I have my tray on my dinner table, and I am so happy how my 3-tier tray turned out. I'll show you in a moment a little bit closer, but you see already I just didn't do a lot on my tray. You see, just 2 little candles, another reindeer I also painted in the black scoreboard with some touch distressing from the white chalk paint, a simple tree from IKEA, and I did some touches of the little snowballs on top of it, not a lot, and I didn't do a lot of fake snow on the ground or something else. I just want to give them also a little the warm from the wood color. So I am really happy how everything is turned out, and I show you now my 3-tier tray a little bit closer. Let's start on the top. You see here the old branch. I just try to look like an old branch. I think he looks so nice. I don't know how it is on camera, but I think he looks so nice. And you see my first sign I made, and it is so simple. So I just hope that you give yourself some time and just also make something with your own program, just something from something of your own. It is so much fun to do. You see here my wooden book with my clock on it, some boots. I said booties. I don't know if booties is an English word or not, but I give it that name. You see here, I'm sorry for the lightning, because I needed some brighter light, so I did some brighter light. And you see here my other book, and I will turn my camera around. So you see here Also the touches of the Mackenzie chart print, not a lot, but some couple of touches. And my little farm, I totally changed it, but I love how he is looking like. And of course you see here the little bears on my sleigh. I show you later a little bit better, and I think I am in the shadow. So I turn him around again. So now you see him from this side, and of course you see here my two little bears on a sleigh and my globe. And you see also a couple of touches of the winter with some little snowballs. Not a lot, but only little touches, and already a little touch to towards to the spring season, because my greenery is already from a lighter color. I like a little bit in between. And you see here also a branch from the eucalyptus, just banded. I bought them in IKEA. So you can buy them and use them first as eucalyptus, and later on you can pull the leaves off, and you can use the leaves later on, because you also see I use the leaves separately. So I am so happy how my tray turned out. Especially my 3-tier tray. And at least I hope you loved doing it with me. And like I always say, if it is too long for you, just move forward. I understand if sometimes for some people it is a little bit too long. But I always love explaining to you how I do it. And I just hope you just take a little bit of inspiration. Just do it for your own home, in your way and your decor. So here he is in totally on my table, and I'm really loving it. I hope the camera picks it up the way I see it. I hope it does. But I am really happy with it, and I hope you just enjoyed. So this was my little DIY from my books, and of course my decorate with me for my 3-tier tray. I have to say it right, and I really love how he is turned out on my tray. I'm really loving it. You see, with some little prints you can change up everything from your signs, from your books, anything, just a simple print. I really love that you've been here. If you see me by now, you made it to the end. I am really so happy that you stayed. And of course, thank you so much, Nicole, and thank you so much, Sandra, for hosting this great unique challenge, because I really love to use a clock like in my decor. And of course, thank you so much for that. So everyone go check out the playlist. And for everyone who likes this content and likes a little bit of chaos, like is always with me, chaos all the time. If you like this, I hope you will consider subscribing to Dyanne and my channel. And from Dyanne and me, we wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe, take care of yourself and take care of each other. And we hope to see you in a new video. Love from Dyanne and me. Bye everyone.